Hello, this is Miqan, and today I want to share with you my latest art series called I Tried to Call You, which was inspired by beautiful music by Phoebe, and the track is called Light on Waves Part 2. I'd like to share with you the processes involved in creating one of the paintings. I find that listening to music whilst creating art really helps to get me in the mood. And Phoebe's track called Light on Waves Part 2 is so atmospheric, and her violin is piercing and icy and soaring over this atmospheric music that I was inspired to do this series based on this inspiration. So for this series, I decided to use wood panels. These are 12 by 12 inch, and I really enjoyed using the panels as they're really sturdy and you can scratch and put loads of layers. So I'm using acrylic paint here and just going in spontaneously. These are collage papers. Sometimes I make collage papers out of leftover paints or just solid colours. I tried to vary the tools that I use in order to make different types of marks, although I do tend to use the same brushes and paint shapers. I made these pieces of paper with different colours to see what colours I can use next on my painting. And on some of them on the back I've put which colours I've mixed to get these colours. I like to take some of the paint off after putting the paint on because I like to see the layers underneath, because I think that creates depth. I always like to have energy and movement in my paintings, and that's why I make these marks. But also to have variety of marks, so mix of brush strokes, pencils or pastels. Here I thought that the brown shape and the orange shape were too similar, so I decided to make the brown shape a bit taller. I'm putting more collage here, although I do paint over one of the pink shapes. But I always like to feel free when I'm doing my painting and not worry about, oh, will I regret doing this or that? And the most important thing is that I enjoy the process and not really worry about the outcome. Although that's not very easy sometimes. I like having texture in my art, but sometimes when there's too much, I feel that I need to calm things down. So it's always a balance of having texture and then the calmer areas. So I tried to have a mix of noisy areas and quieter areas. I was thinking that I wanted something bold here, so I decided to put a collage, and this is when I made this collage. It's acrylic ink on jelly plate. I wasn't quite happy with this yellow shape and also in relation to the other shapes, so I decided to make it a bit smaller. I thought that there was too much saturated colours here, so I put more muted grey here.